Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 211. So, last time we had, Jigen is unable to move for the duration of while he's getting his chakra back, it seems like, which is interesting. Felt like something was on my arm. We had an episode entirely of Sai and Konohamaru going to investigate the cult of Boro, and and they ended up getting wiped out. Well, not Konohamaru and Sai, but the cult ended up getting wiped out to cover any tracks and everything by Delta. So I imagine they're gonna be reporting back if they haven't already. I'm trying to remember if we saw them actually report back about everything or not, but either way, I'm sure they will be. But yeah, I felt like there was something last episode. No, I don't think so. I think what happened last episode, what happened was is I went through the whole discussion and completely forgot to talk about the facial expressions, and then I recorded like a quick little bit of me talking about the facial expressions and how much I like them, and then I just had to like find a place to like paste it in the discussion. I'm sure if you went back, or you might have even noticed like the cut, because it might have been a little jarring, because usually I don't cut during my discussions, so like maybe I should go through and edit, and whenever I say like and hesitate and stuff like that, but I don't know, for some reason I feel like that adds some more authenticity than just cutting it out and going from like one word to the next instantly and everything, which I've seen some YouTubers do. So, but either way, it's probably more professional if I were to do that, but I don't. But regardless, I don't know why I'm rambling about this. I'm looking forward to starting this episode and seeing where we go, because we kind of left it off with like it could go anywhere, right? Like it could be more investigation stuff, it could be the leaders of the Leaf talking, or we could be jumping back with Boruto and them, but I'm not sure what they're going to be up to. But yeah, so let's get started, shall we? Alrighty, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Where is this? Oh, that's not good. Ah, Koji. Is he getting the data back that they took? Or is he taking data of his own? Opening again, not watching. I watched for a second. I forgot. I was trying to grab a water. So I apologize, guys. I might be a little sniffly this episode. I don't know what's going on. The past few days I've felt like the back of my throat has felt really like phlegmy. I don't even know if I've ever really been affected by allergies before, but I've heard allergies are really bad right now, and I'm getting older. And sometimes that shit happens as you get older. Some things that didn't affect you as much do, you know? So I think it might be. I feel like a lot of like congestion and pressure in my head today. It's made me feel like I have like headaches and stuff. I should probably take some allergy medicine. Just I'm sure it can't hurt. I just don't know if it's allergy, so I haven't taken it, you know. But I'm sure it can't hurt to take it. But if I'm a little sniffly, I apologize. If it gets really bad, I might have to blow my nose on camera, which I don't want to have to do, but alright. Oh man, it's so jarring when I have my eyes. I shouldn't do that, really. I should just look down or minimize the episode while it plays. Because whenever I open my eyes and I have this big light on my face to keep things lit here, it's always jarring. Hmm. Damn. So they got a lot of info about, like, the shinobi and their past and everything. Which means the person's registered. So how is Koji registered? Uh... Uh-oh. No! Cho-Cho? He's like right on the roof listening in, like, haha, she's right. Is that what this episode's gonna be about? Are we gonna be following Inashikacho going and trying to find the Koji? Oh my god. She's gonna, like, accidentally stumble into finding Koji, isn't she, or something? Oh my god. She's looking up. Oh my god! That's where he hangs out. Is he up there right now? If you're trying to find someone, don't yell when you're coming in. You literally trained to be a ninja. He isn't home. Maybe they will find... Yeah. I was gonna say, will they find anything? Is that a tablet? Really? Koji, you left that there? Come on, man. Gotta, like, store that in your prison pocket or something like that. I don't know. I think you should just, like, report this to the higher authorities. That didn't really look like Koji. Kakashi. Okay, now tell him what you found. Just happened to, Kakashi? Shikadai, too smart. Yep. Yes, okay, good. Is it bad that I hate that Chocho was just able to stumble upon this? Gene, getting pretty good at the sensing thing. Just happen to have these with me. Coincidence or not. Is that our cloaked man? Oh, it has the red inner lining. Oh, that's him. Oh, shit. Is that who they see? Oh, shit. This is getting serious, guys. I know it was serious before, but... Chocho just makes everything so silly. Uh-oh. Is he gone? He knew he was being followed, didn't he? Ooh, he's looking right at you. Yeah, he did. Damn. They got pretty close, though. Ooh. Find a new hideout. Or leave. That one shot when we were looking up the sewer at Kakashi, one of his eyes, like one of his irises, looked huge and the other one looked tiny. I don't know if it was just like the angle or what, but... But if you go back and look at that, I don't know why it really bugged me in that scene. Or if they just like messed up drawing that part or whatnot. Animating it. But then I thought, like, is his eyes always like that? Because, like, he doesn't have, like, one of his eyes isn't real, right, anymore? Or is it real? So I was thinking maybe, like, his one real eye, the pupil, like, dilated and the other one didn't or something because it's not real. The train. They shut the gates, but they're letting the train go in and out still. That seems silly, right? Is he actually on it? Oh god, is she gonna grab the tray? Oh, is she gonna throw him? Have a good trip! Nice. Oh, he is on it. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, be careful, guys. You gonna break out of this? He can't hold it all day? Is it gonna be a fake? Ah, damn it. I should have predicted that sooner. Maybe he didn't even leave. Going after Boruto, maybe? Inkwaki? Damn. What is he looking into now? This should be the place. Where would they store things? Uh-oh. Oh, Kakashi! Oh, you're so good, Kakashi! I love you so much. Damn. Oh, I love Kakashi so much. Ah. Interesting. What data is he after, I wonder? Oh shit. I don't know if it's... Oh damn, that looked good. Shit. No. You dropped the scroll, Kakashi. No, why'd you drop the scroll? Please tell me that Kakashi wouldn't be dumb enough to actually just throw that scroll on the ground, right? Okay, it's still there. Please don't poof. Okay. Whew. That was some nice, quick little animation. That was pretty nice. I like that. Nice little choreography real fast there. Yeah, there's something. Recharging. Senju Park. Drown our sorrows with desserts. Oh. Gonna go talk to Kakashi? Hmm. Yeah, like Jiraiya. Hmm. Or his dad was. I have many theories about Koji. That is just one. But next generation. Oh, we are in other dimension now. Oh, he's back here. Okay. Amado. 10%. Damn. What? Wait, our. Oh shit. What is your true goal? What? I didn't think Amado was in on it too. Damn, that got me. I didn't think Amado was so. I obviously have been suspecting Koji this whole time of like maybe not entirely being with Jigen and everything. You know, they've seeded that pretty clearly. But I didn't think Amado, the guy who like helped create all the scientific ninja tools and everything, like the genius scientist that's helped the Kara so much, is actually, you know, trying to take out Jigen. Damn. I mean, I unfortunately I don't see it going well. I don't see Koji being able to kill Jigen, but it's such an interesting development. Oh man. That was a good episode. Like like a fun, like it's interesting because like it started off with like a fun little like what seemed like was gonna be a fun little like Shikacho kind of side story, but all right, guys, that is it for episode 211. But yeah, start off with like what I thought was gonna be a fun little like side story of Chikacho going around like goofing off and trying to play detective, but then it quickly got into something serious where they actually did manage to find him and find his hideout. But so he stole the background on Shinobi, the digital copy at least, which is interesting. But the person that was just like a decoy, right, to make it think like, oh, he stole something and now he's going to be leaving, while he went and stole the actual thing he wanted to steal, which is the background info on Shinobi that were before, like, in the village before the fourth Great Ninja War, right? Interesting. Before I talk about that, Chocho's intuition is a little bit too good. I don't know. Like, it makes sense, right? Like, you're in the Leaf Village, you're wondering, like, oh, where would someone hide out, Oh, this little watchtower that no one uses. Like, this would be perfect. It makes sense, but just Chocho so nonchalantly being like, oh, where would it be? I watched this detective show. I know all the tricks, it's like me, like I've watched a lot of like serialized cop dramas, and it's like me like watching those and then going out and like trying to solve a crime by myself. I feel like I'd be absolutely terrible at it. But she was actually pretty good, I have to admit. Like it bugs me a little bit, but she was right on the money. And I can't believe that I honestly, I think the most unbelievable thing about this whole episode, because I can definitely see where, like, if you were goofing off playing detective, wondering where this guy would hide, you'd come up with that tower, right? Like, that'd be one of the first places I'd check, because it gives you a good vantage point over the Leaf Village, and all of that. But, I think the biggest part for me is that Koji left that tablet behind. Now, the only thing I can think of is he did it on purpose, because this whole situation was set up to make them think he was leaving the village. So maybe he left that tablet there on purpose in order to further their, their belief that he's leaving the village. So that's, I mean, I kind of just thought about that now, so that kind of helps with the justification for why he left that behind in my mind, But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Doopa-doopa-doo. I like how Kakashi, like, shows up investigating this as well, but like happens to have those earphones on him. Like, Kakashi does that quite often, where he kind of appears and he always seems to know more than what us, the audience, know, and what the other characters in the show know. I wonder, did he somehow know that they were investigating this and brought those along, Because it seems like they just kind of like ran into him. Now, either he just happens to carry around extras because that's possible, in case like something like this ever happens, you could be like, here, get in contact with me, give it to him and take off, But I also wonder if he somehow like knew that they were investigating it and brought him along. I don't know. Kakashi's always had that little like mysterious factor where like I don't know if he just stumbles into some of these things or if he's just like very well prepared all the time. I think it's that he's just very well prepared all the time, and sometimes it just looks like coincidences. But yeah, the I kind of already talked about. I have it written down. Playing detective. It's such like an interesting thing because I guess like the one thing I was thinking about during the episode when I wrote that down was like thinking about these kids. Like, they're playing detective, and that's a very childlike thing to do, and when you think of like kids playing detective, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly normal. But then there's the other side of these kids where they're these trained shinobi, like ninjas, that go on these missions to like protect people, steal classified data, so many different like very serious missions that when you see these kids, like sometimes it's hard to look at them as kids because they take on these serious missions. So when you see them playing detective, which being a detective is kind of similar to being a shinobi, you know, you still have to keep your eyes peeled for all these different like clues and hints while you're on your missions and everything, and make sure that there's no other ninjas tracking you and all that. But they still stop and like take this moment to play detective, and there's little aspects about it that I sometimes like don't believe, you know? But then there's other aspects where I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They're just kids having fun, you know. It's just an interesting dynamic to the show that like I don't really stop and think about too much. It's just like the difference, because I don't think the difference is usually all that shown, because usually, I mean, it is, but usually when we have an episode of the characters just kind of goofing off and having fun, it's an entire episode of them goofing off and having fun. It usually doesn't like they're goofing off and having fun usually doesn't migrate into something so serious so quickly, I feel like. And I think that's what made me just really think about it here is just that difference there. But yeah, I'd say the other most unbelievable thing in this episode is they know an intruder is in the village and trying to leave with classified data, and they don't stop the trains, but they shut the gate to the village so people can't come in and out, yet you're going to have a train running that goes in and out. I think that's like, I mean, maybe like there's some kind of like diplomatic reasons or something that they can't stop the train, you know? I could probably try to think up a few excuses if I really wanted to, but for the most part, I don't know. I think it's just very unbelievable that they wouldn't stop the train. I don't know, but I'm trying to think of like a real world situation where that would make sense. I mean, kind of like when the pandemic started happening and everything, and you weren't able to like travel to other countries. I guess that's like a similar thing. It's like saying, you know, like the pandemic started happening, they say you can't like drive to other countries, but then you can still just get on a plane and fly there, kind of thing. Like that's kind of what this train thing felt like a little bit to me, but anyway, it's fine. And then the other thing, before we start like talking about the big part of the episode, which was Koji and everything that happened at the end and all that, the Leaf Shinobi. That's probably one of the other things that bugged me, is there are these like it takes a pretty good level of skill to even get to Chunin, let alone Jonin. And I imagine a good chunk of those shinobi that we saw just get bodied were like Jonin. It's always like just the random leaf fodder that are always just getting bodied. But then like, you know, I'm sure eventually these kids are gonna put up a hell of a fight against them, you know? I don't know, it's always been one of those things, and that's just the nature of TV shows, is you always have your like main cast who are gonna be like stronger than the little cannon fodder characters they throw in there. But it's always like bugged me a little bit whenever I'm watching like Naruto and now Boruto, when the general guards, who are supposed to be these like, maybe they could be Chunin because you get that outfit when you become a Chunin, but a good portion of them are probably Jonin as well, level people who just get bodied instantly every time. I know they got snuck up on in both cases, but they're also supposed to be on guards, and I don't know, you know, but it's always bugged me a little bit. But anyway, so Koji coming in, going to steal that data and everything, obviously, and he mentioned the key line there that really sells it. I mean, they made it pretty clear that he has his own interests in mind too, but the line there of him saying that maybe he got a little too sentimental is huge, because that just like, I feel like that just solidifies the idea I mean, they've already made it clear that he's most likely a former Leaf resident just because of the fact that he got past the chakra test barrier sensory shindig. Um, but the fact that he said that sentimental thing and does toad jutsu and everything, I strongly believe he wanted to get info on Jiraiya. That's my first go-to, that's my first thought. I mean, unless somehow it's related to the fourth Hokage. Because didn't the fourth Hokage do toad stuff too? Minato? I think he did. But and I mean, I guess Minato is in the ED. Maybe that's the connection to the ED to the show is Koji, you know. But I wonder what the connection would be to Minato then. I mean, it's not gonna be like a long lost, like, cause I kept thinking there was a connection to like Jiraiya. Like I kept thinking Jiraiya, the white hair made me think about it. Obviously, the Toad Jutsu made me think about it and everything. I had two theories. I mean, they're still theories. I don't know why I said had. One is that they somehow got Jiraiya's body after he was killed, and Amado did like experiments on him, and like we already know they fully like alter these bodies. Like hell, Delta's body is like a little robot that goes and connects to these other bodies and everything. I mean, we saw whatever the hell Boro was, you know. So what if they took like what was Jiraiya and morphed him into Koji? That's why he looks a little different, sounds a little different, but maybe he still has some of those memories or all of the memories. And stuff like that. But the other theory, I felt like that one was probably the most outlandish theory. One of the more reasonable theories that I feel like a TV show would definitely do is that he's, you know, a long lost child of Jiraiya's. And he got sentimental because he wanted to read about his dad, kind of thing. I don't know. But he seems to be working with Amado in a ploy to kill Jigen, seemingly. And Jigen's only at 10% right now, so this, you know, gave him the prime opportunity. And I like how, like, I guess Koji didn't even realize it was an opportunity, you know, because he hasn't been back yet, so he hasn't heard the news of Jigen being worn down and everything. But then it dawned on him. He's like, why isn't Jigen attacking again? Or else, you know. So he kind of put those pieces together, and then when he came here, he, you know, obviously learned the truth from Amado and all that. But yeah, crazy. I don't know. So what are the chances that Amado is double playing? Like, what if Jigen is really more powered up than he thinks, and Koji only thinks that Amado is on his side, and then we're gonna have like Amado and Koji like walk up to Jigen, you know, and then Amado is gonna be like, we planned for this, and go stand next to Jigen and be like, and Koji just gets fucked, you know? I don't know. But I'm hyped. Like, we gotta be going into that, right? In the next episode? Like, maybe. I can't imagine we're gonna leave off there and then just go somewhere else and not see that. But I don't know. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I really can't. But yeah. I'm trying to think. I felt like, God, something just came to my mind for like half a second while I was talking about that, and then I put it out of my mind, and now I can't remember what it was. I felt like it was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, crapola. Damn. I don't know what it was. I was talking about Jigen, Koji, Amado, them doing their thing. This is the second episode that we haven't even seen Boruto a single time. I gotta give respect to the show for that, because I feel like it would have been really easy to throw him in there. I genuinely thought, after everything, when we had Shikadai and his team all talking to the other team at the very end, I thought that was gonna be like Boruto and them being there, and kind of like how I talked about last episode, how usually like when there's no Boruto in the episode, he shows up at the very end to like have a few words or whatever. I thought it was actually going to be him and their team there, but it wasn't. So yeah, props to the show though for being able to do that, and I'm totally fine with it. You know, the detective stuff, like I said, was a little bit goofy, but I just contextualize it with like the kids having fun and everything, because they're still just kids. But the rest of the episode was just fantastic. I love Kakashi being ahead of everyone on everything, you know, and just being there ready, had the scroll before he could even get there and take it, and all that. That quick little exchange they did was great. I felt like it was really well animated. I kind of want to go... Can I find that real fast? I kind of want to go watch it again because it happens so quick, but it was so cool too. Here we go. He throws the scroll, yep. And then... Yeah, that's such a cool little exchange right there. Oh, I love it. I love the hand-to-hand stuff. And then he does the purple lightning, which always looks cool, but yeah. God, I miss Kakashi so much. Anyway, my congestion's getting worse the more I talk. I feel like I need to go blow my nose and everything, and I think that's really all I have to say anyway. I can't wait to see the next episode, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see my next episode. The link should be in the description to that below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Few episodes ahead on there you can see, as well as my Patreon exclusive shows where you can see things like Tribe 9, and Lucifer and stuff like that. And there's going to be a new show coming soon because I have now finished Tribe 9. I got to figure out what it is. I should be recording it this week, but I haven't even figured out what I want to watch next yet for the Patreon exclusive. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.